Hello my YouTube friends, I want to welcome you to another exciting lesson in Revit. In this lesson, there are two things that I want to do for you. The first one is the modeling of the rebar on the pad foundation that you are seeing here. We are going to do that on this pad foundation and we are going to model all the rebar that you are seeing here. After that, we are going to produce a detail like this one. First of all, I'll show you on how you can detail just like what you are seeing here. Now, for some of you, you may agree with me that you want the detail to appear like this one, whereby the rebar on the base there is supposed to be rotated like this one. So there is a workaround in Revit and it's easy and so simple to do. So you may not want to have the rebar being presented like this one, like just maybe straight line without showing the the hooks there. So I'll show you on how you can present, transform the detail from this one to this one, okay? And also you can see that we are cutting this base at a particular section and we are not supposed to see these hooks, for the starter bars. So again, I'll show you on how you can transform it to this one. So make sure that you watch from start to finish. And before I proceed, I just want to ask all of you, please, if you like what I'm doing on this channel, make sure that you like my videos and also subscribe to my channel. And for anyone who would like to learn Revit architecture, Revit structure, and robot structural analysis profession in a course, please make sure that you check the links in the description. So let me not waste time. Let's get started in this lesson. Okay, so I'll start by modeling the rebar. As you can see from here, we have two bases with the rebar here. So I'll just do it on this, pad foundation, and I'll simply go to the footing there and I'll just zoom in here and I'll simply maybe just start by cutting a section there if I want. So I'll just go to view, then go to section, and then you can choose what you want to use, whether a detail or whatever. So first of all, I'll simply cut the section from that point up to that point, and I'll double click the head there, just click the box there and just drag it there up to somewhere here. So instead of starting with the stirrups there, let me just start with the rebar on the base here. I'll select on the base, then click on rebar. As you can see, then as I mentioned, you have to pick the rebar shape under the rebar shape browser, the bar that you want to use there, and I'll just drag up there and let me pick maybe shape code 21. I'll just click there and you see that immediately I just hover my cursor there. Since I have checked the parallel to work plane there, I'm able to place my bar. So I'll just click there and click on modify to escape, and my bar is there. I can select on it and you can see that this is H8. So make sure that you click there and pick the bar that I want to use. I'll change it to to H16, as you can see from here. Now for some of you, you will have the palette here and the properties palette and the project browser. If it's maybe you have two bars there, I've just overlapped it on top of each other so that I can see easily click between the two there to switch from one view to the other. I want to have a large space where I'm working, so I just place it on top of the other. So now if I want to, this is Revit 2024, if I just want to reduce, the length for that one, maybe I just want to have 200 there, I can just click there, reduce it like that, select on that bar, click there, then 200, click outside. So that's what I want. Okay, instead of placing, if I want to place the one on top, I can simply mirror it, but I just want to have the bottom bars. So I'll select on that bar, right click, create similar. Right, now if I hover the cursor there, you see that is the orientation. Now I can go to placement there and pick perpendicular, and then you can see that my bar is right there. Now I'll first of all simply place the bar right there, then escape by clicking on modify, then I'll select on the bar there. You see that we just have a single bar. I can click there and pick maximum spacing. You see we have a number of bars, right? As you can see from here, I'll first of all click outside, select on it. Now if I want, again, I'm able to later on, I also should be able to change, the length for that one there. But what I want to do, I'll go to maybe the top of footing and I want to select the section there and simply maybe drag it inside there. Then go to detail 6. You see that now I'll just see the dots just like that, as you can see. Now you can see that there's an overlap for the bars. If I want, I can move it, but I want to use the Rebar constraints, okay, as a way of locking it. So I'll click on edit constraints and I'll pick the center there and pick this edge. Now here you see that between the center and the face of the base there, I have 38. Let me maybe move it up. If I try to move it up, maybe let me use if I put a 0, you see that it will jump at the bottom there. Okay, so it was 38, negative 38. So let me just try negative maybe 50. Click there, you can see that it's on top there. All right, so but this is not what I want. Let me just cancel from there and let me select from there, then go to constraints, edit constraints. Then what I want to do, I'll pick the center there and pick the edge or the cover line there. You see, if I click there, it's 0. Now I know that half of that bar, this is 16, is about 8. So even if I put maybe, let me try to put maybe 16 there so that it goes above, then click outside, or actually it's supposed to be negative so that it moves above. I'll click there. You can see that now it's exactly on the surface of that one. Now you just need to click on the finish there, and now you have locked the bars right there. All right, so now what I can do, I can go back to top of footing. I can maybe cut the section in the other direction. I'll just select that one, click on rotate, and I'll click the vertical and now the horizontal, like that. Then let me open the same detail, and you see that this is what we have, and that is the dot because it's just one bar. But what I want to do is to select on this one, and this one, it was 200, so I'll just click there. Right now, if you are not using Revit 2024, you can only change the hooks there from there. So let me not use the window within here. So what I'll do, I'll select on the bar there, click on properties, and all you need to do is just select on override hook length from there. And now you can go here and change the way you want the one to be. So if I want C to be 200, I can do it from there, right, and move it inside, click, you see you have it there. Now let me select that bar and simply change it to maximum spacing, and I want to change this one maybe to 150. Okay, all right, 150, then click inside. So this is what we have. So we have this bar which can be checked from here. We have 21 of these, and I can also counter check that one. You see that we have 14 of these. Okay, maybe the spacing for this one, I'll change this one to 150 also, like that. Then I can counter check it. I think now it looks good. All right, so the bars are done. If I just go to my 3D view, you can see that we have the bottom bars. Now let me quickly add the other bars by first of all going to that detail. Now what I will need to do is to just drag this one like this, and that is just a section. So let me open this. This is just as you can see, this is just a column. So I'll select on the column there, select on Rebar, and now I'll pick my stirrup there. This is 52, and you see that if I move in there, it's not in the correct orientation. So I just want to change this one to parallel to work plane. And before you do that, just make sure that you pick the type that you want, H8. Now I can simply place it there, as you can see from here, and cancel. Let me go top of footing. All right, so we have the bars there, and we also have, now I can just click on that one, right click, hide in view by element, so that I can simply have that one. As you can see, I'm not seeing any bars there, but I can select everything here, go to filter, check none, structure rebar, apply, okay, and I can go to the visibility, view visibility states by clicking there, and make sure that structural plan T or F is picked, and click on OK. Now you can see that I need to see the bars. I don't know why I'm not able to see maybe this one is just one. Okay, so I need to select on the stirrup there. Maybe I need to change this one to maximum spacing. Let me use the same one, 150, like that. Then click inside. Now if I go there, you see that I have the stirrup there. All right, so we have the bars. Now we need to have the starter bars. Okay, let me open this one. We need to have the starter bars there. Now there are two ways I can use this view, or I can still go back to where is the detail. I think I can go to this detail if I want, and let me just select on that column, then the rebar, and if I just drag it here, I can even use just the, you know, the shape 0 there, and just move inside. Okay, I can see from there I need to change to perpendicular to cover, and as you can see from there, I can now just place my bars and make sure that you change it from there. If I want H maybe 16, I can pick it. Now if I want a number of bars there, I can maybe just click there on the rebar set, maybe the fixed number. I want a fixed number, maybe 3. Okay, I can just place the 3 bars there and move the other one on the other side there. Let me escape on the keyboard. Let me go top of footing there. I'm not seeing the bars, but I just want to counter check. We have actually 4 here, 4 here, and 3 top and bottom. All right, so I'll go back there and make sure that I select on the bars and make these bars, you know, 4 in number. Select on those, and again 4 in number, as you can see. Now I'll select those bars, right click and create similar, and I just want to, you know, make sure that I leave, I think they're supposed to be 2. Let me just select there. All right, select on this one. Now I can just leave about 3. Okay, so what I need to do is to simply drag this like that, and drag this one like that, and I can just move it in position just somewhere there. Okay, but I can use the move to if I want by selecting on it, then move there, and let me just pick the edge there and make sure that I click there. All right, okay, if it's misbehaving like this again, you can use, because the constrained placement is checked here, so it means that it's trying to constrain automatically there. So maybe let me go back to the constraints there, edit constraints there, then I'll pick the center, and I'll also, am I able to pick the edge? Okay, okay, maybe this one too much. Maybe let me put a 0, supposed to flash in there. Okay, maybe somewhere there, then I'll click on finish. All right, so I have those bars. I can just select on the 3 bars, then click on mirror tool there, and just mirror from this point to that point. You can see that I've mirrored it like that. Now you notice that if I come here, we have, you know, this, you know, stirrup, and that one, you know, just covering the 3 bars there. So I'll just go back here, and I'll just select this one, right click, then create similar, and what I can do is to use rebar by 2 points right here, click there, and now I can pick it from that point. All right, now you can notice that it's not in the, you know, correct orientation, so I can just click on placement, parallel to work plane, and now I'm able to drag it maybe up to somewhere here. Okay, how many bars supposed to cover? Just need to counter check from here, or 2 bars this time, so I'm okay with what I'm doing. Right click, create similar, just like that. Then I can pick it from there and just drag it all the way up to maybe up to somewhere here. All right, now you can see that maybe I don't like the way the hooks are. These are just too long, but first of all, let me make sure that I'm using the same, you know, spacing there. Right, I can check and ensure that I have the correct spacing, so this is okay. Now I can select on these hooks, and you notice that from here, this is stirrup tie seismic 135 degree from this one, the start and also the end. So I can click on edit type here and change the hook length here. So the one that I'm just supposed to change is this one here, so I just need to make sure that I just click, where is the, okay, where is the auto calculation? Okay, auto calculation is not checked, so tangent, there is okay, hook length. Actually, I'm just supposed to change the hook length from here, so this is one for, let me say maybe 60. Let's see what we have. Okay, and click on okay, then let me just try to move. Okay, as you can see, it has reduced. Click okay. So as you can see, all those hooks at least have reduced. Now you need to calculate and ensure that you do the correct thing. You can drag this one and just make sure that it ends there, and you see this is what we have. Now what I'll do, I'll select everything and maybe let me just go to 3D view. You can see that all the bars are selected, but fortunately enough, I'm able to see the bars inside there. Now I need these bars to go all the way up to the base so that you can also add the hooks and also at the top. I'll just click there, maybe just go to this view. Now I can select this one here. Now first of all, I also need to check how I'm cutting this section. If I come here, maybe we have this one. Let me just okay, this is the section that we have, so I'm dealing with these bars here. So all right, so I'll just click there, right? Or even within the 3D view, I think I'm able to do this. I can select on that one, then click on edit. I think this is the easiest. Then I click on that one and just pick it from this one, and maybe if I want to have maybe 200, enter, right click cancel, right click cancel. I can click on finish. Okay, now we have those hooks. Now I can simply orbit. I think it's even easy. Make sure that you do it even from the 3D. Select this one, edit there. Then I just need to click on edit and simply pick it from that point. If I want to use 200, enter, right click cancel and cancel from there, then finish. You can see we have it there, and I'll do the same. Now I'll need to drag these bars up to the bottom. Don't have to worry about this. Actually, I should have dragged them first. So I'll select there once again, then edit sketch. Okay, then I'll click on that one and just pick it from there. I still want to use the same 200, enter, right click cancel, just like that, then finish. I'm sure I still have the last bar there, maybe this side. Select on it, edit from there. Okay, we have it here. Then I'll pick the line and pick the point there, then simply drag it there, then 200 and enter from there, then finish from the green check mark. And now there are two options of dragging the bars at the bottom. If I want, I can use edit constraints, okay, or I can simply go back to my section and ensure that this is goes all the way up to the bottom. So let me try to select that one. I can drag it if I want all the way up to here, okay, but maybe with this one it may not be good. I can just use the constraints maybe as a better way to select it. And am I able to pick the edge? Okay, maybe I can pick this edge, but I may not be accurate with that one. So I can even select on that bar, click on edit, and I can even align now so that I specifically align with this one and that one. Then click on modify, then finish. Okay, now it's intersecting with this one. I can use the edit constraints and pick the center. Okay, I just want to make sure that, anyway, let me try to pick the center there. Okay, after I pick the center, now it's flashing. Then I click on finish. This is what I want. Okay, now if I want, I can even, simply delete that one because I just want to mirror this one. That would be easier than trying also to do the same thing on the other side. So we have this one. Now, if I want, I can also go to this view and simply rotate this one. Okay, all right, what do we have here? Okay, I'll simply rotate this one by select on it, click this one, click like that, and simply click like that. Then I'll go to the same view. All right, actually this one, and you see that we have, okay, we still have these ones. Actually, there are still some more bars that I haven't changed. Okay, so I'll still, now I don't want to waste time. I can still drag this one, but I'll make sure that you use edit constraints and make sure that once you just change one side, make sure that you mirror on the other side if you don't want to, to repeat the same things. But dragging also just works fine. Now just all right, I want to mirror from the, okay, the center is this one, just like that. Now let me go to the 3D view. Did I leave some bars without the hooks? Okay, I think all the bars have the hooks, as you can see from here, right? So if I go back here, okay, I think the hooks are going in the other direction, so I can't see them here. So I'm okay with the 3D view, as you can see from here. Now I'll even close this one because from this view everything seems fine. As you can see, we are right here. Now I can simply drag, you know, these stirrups there if I want them to be, maybe to go all the way up to the bottom. Maybe I should have left my my section the way it was. I'll just double click on the section and ensure that I select, you know, those, you know, stirrups there up to there. Can also select the other sets, okay, and drag it up to the same position. This is what I want. We still have this one and drag it all the way up to there. Okay, now I think I can simply close this one, go to the 3D view, and you see that this is what we have. So this is the modeling. Now let's proceed on how we can create, you know, first of all a detail like this one, and also later on transform it to this one. So this is simple. If I want, I can even, maybe let me just hide it instead of deleting it. If you are not seeing the bars visible like this, all you need to do is to, you know, to ensure that you select everything here. If the bars are hidden, click there, check none, then pick construction rebar, apply, okay. And you just need to go to view visibility states and make sure that the level where you are, the plan where you are, this is TOF. Just make sure that you check view unobscured, then click on OK and OK. And as you can see, those, some of them which were hidden, you know, are now visible. All right, so the first thing that you need to do now, if you want to hide the bars, again, in some regions, people do not hide the bars. It's entirely up to you. You can start, you know, the detailing or adding the tags. But me, in my region, we hide some of the bars. I'll select one, then select on. If you want to, you know, to leave the middle one, you can click there. But I want to pick a bar. I don't want to you know, to hide. Then select on none, and I want to show this bar and click on finish. Then I'll select all the bars. You know, click there, select on none, and simply show that bar, then click on finish. So as you can see, we are right here, similar to what we have here. Now let me first of all add some dimensions. Of course, this is, you know, adding dimensions is easy, so really something that you already know, I'm sure. But for others who may not know, this is how you add your dimensions. You can also do the same on the other side, but just, you know, dimensioning it like that, as you can see. And I'll click there and just click there. Now I can also dimension, put the overall dimension there and just click there. All right, now I can change the style, or I can simply select those dots and make sure that maybe I just drag it. You know, these dimensions can be dragged. It's not like AutoCAD where some of these things you have to go to the properties, but in Revit these things can be dragged, and this is quite parametric. So now you notice that if you want to show, you know, the hooks there in plan in Revit, once you try to, you know, to rotate this, it's also go. You can rotate the hooks from here. I think there's a, you know, the parameter here. But once you rotate, it means that you're also rotating in 3D, which would distort the way you're going to place your rebar. So a workaround to this is, you know, a feature in Revit 2024. Of course, I have to mention to you that this feature is not available in some previous versions. Okay, so it's better you leave it like this, because I mean, the most important thing is for you to read and also be able to construct. But for Revit 2024, if you want to show it like this, all you need to do is to select on any of the bars there, then go to bending detail. You see that you have the bending detail there. Now I want it to point maybe downward. You can change the angle here, maybe 180 like that, as you can see. Now if you want to, you know, to move it freely, you can just click there, and if you want to lock it, you can do that. Now you just need to, you know, place it there, select on the other one, and you can see that it's right there, and you can just place it there. Now this is parametric. Once you change the bars in the 3D view, even this one will change. You don't have to worry. Okay, the other thing is that you notice that we have the bar in the background, and you don't want to you know, that to be shown. It's not professional. You can select on that bar, right click, and just toggle visibility, just like that. You don't have to worry. It's still there, nothing is just hidden, and you can do whatever you want. If you want to bring back all the bars, you can select on it and just click there to show all the bars. But I'm not going to do that. I'll just right click and toggle visibility so that it's hidden. Right, so we have achieved what is here. Okay, again, if you want to leave it the way it is here, but again, I know you are cutting a section at a certain level, so you don't want to show these hooks for the starter bars. This is simple. All you need to do is select all these bars. All right, Once you select all those bars, then go to filter, check none, structure rebar, apply, okay. And now you need to go to view visibility states, and let's just deactivate this one. Okay, and perfect. As you can see now, we are just showing, you know, the bars at that particular section where it's being cut, and you can see the bars in section. Finally, let's add, you know, these tags since we already have the dimensions. So you just need to go to annotate, and of course I've just customized a bit this tag, and this is according to, you know, to Eurocode, British, you know, South African code is similar, but if you're using a different region, you can still tag it, but I'll simply use this one, okay, that I customize. I'll select this one. So you just have to pick there, and it's as easy as that. You can see that I'm done and everything is there, and from here you can continue, you know, doing all the sorts of detailing as you want. Okay, so this is the 3D model. Now if you want me to teach you on how to, you know, to create that base plate like this, please comment there. I might do a lesson on how to do this. This is a custom, you know, connection. So this is it. See you in some other upcoming lessons.